Hello, 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 hello. Story time. Are we live? Is it working? Are we there? Hello, what's going on? Have some instructions. Welcome in. Welcome to the Tuesday stream, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. That was loud as hell, whatever that was. Mr. 40k is just followed a few seconds ago. I think that's what that notification was. Yeah, once again, it didn't give me a pop-up anywhere, which is a bit weird. But yeah, thank you so much for that. Thanks for jumping in and following. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Hope everyone is doing well. As per the usual, we are currently double streaming. So we're streaming on the Twitch and on the YouTube. That is loud. I have to turn my desktop audio down just a wee bit so I'm not deafening everybody. What was that? So elements are followed, and then Elimster, I don't know how to say your name. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription using your Bezos books here. And Starksama, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Bezos books are always appreciated. Thank you so much. Sorry for being loud. Not your fault, buddy. I was doing something. I don't know what I was watching, but the volume was down on something and I turned it up, and then that turning it up has unfortunately led to it turning that up and turned all the notifications up and all that jazz. So bit of a nightmare, so I do apologize. I'm trying to turn on the audio input capture for, is it video capture? No. Every time I can never get this bloody thing right. Oh well, hopefully the music is coming through for you guys and it sounds okay and everybody's happy. Yeah, we know the audio for the Nova Marina is a bit messed up right now. It's just an upload issue. Sometimes it happens. So it shall be fixed. Already fixing. So yeah, it'll be good in a bit. Don't worry. That might be the first of 2 models I finished this week. Lol. Over on the old YouTube, thank you guys for being here. Super cleary photo. I've been back in the hobby for about a year plus, and this box has me super excited. The Kill Team box, yeah, it's gorgeous. I'm super excited about it. I'm just trying to find the time, carving out blocks of time where I can to like continue doing stuff with it. So in tonight's stream, I'm hoping to get all of the scenery built. That would be a really nice one, and then maybe take a step back and actually get the rest of the Kill Teams built, and then get them painted up. So. Of course, the primary focus is this thing. Got to get the little sentry gun built and painted, because why would you not? You can have a grenade launcher, for God's sake. I won't be giving it a grenade launcher. I like the hotshot volley gun too much, but it can have a grenade launcher, so it's pretty cool. Yes, are we good? Any new? Yes. Those sentry guns are awesome. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I really actually the other day I did something funny, and I remember I stole a clip from that launch video, and I put it up as an Instagram reel. That's on 216,000 views now, so more than just me and you like how the sentry gun looks and what it does to those poor Tau. So good times have been had by all. We have 19 Twitch and 29 YouTube right now. We shall see whether that changes as the night progresses. I'm just going to start cutting out pieces. I'm trying not to move this too much around underneath the microphone, because I don't want to annoy / deafen everybody. I'm going to go to the live scene where everybody can see everything. And I shall zoom out a little bit for the... You don't need to be in shot. You may buzz off, sir. And then I shall start cutting out the parts required for the first new Kill Team building. Should either cut an angle or they were. I knew it. Love them sceneries. Yeah, I'm excited to get it all built. Another little block of 40k scenery that I have to paint up. I do a painting video on the scenery if people are so inclined. I think it's been requested a few times now, so. I need you. Are you C4 or are you C3? C3PO. How's everybody getting on? Do we have any cool ideas for hobby this evening? Anybody jumping on and doing anything cool? I need to do the scenery again. Yeah, C4 is explosive. It is. It's very explosive. Terrain, teams, game, design, stuff. All yeah, it's stunning. It really is stunning. What a set! Are you set 5? No. Are you all 5? No. Okay then. Where's the other bits for this one then? Are you 5? You look kind of like 5. How are you 5? Yes, you are. See, I can tell. I use my eye holes. Dun, dun. I'm working on Asteros. Nice, nice, nice. Still working on the Castigator. Well, the Castigator is not a joke of a model. It's kind of a big deal. I am also working on another knight because I have chronic problems doing larger models. I can't help myself. Definitely in the mood to do lots of larger models as of late. And I will continue this trend as long as I'm allowed. I'm working on my pile of opportunity, probably scenery from Octaris. Nice. I'm just planning how I'm going to tackle making an orc Halloween thing. I've got the minis. I want some 3D printed bits, just working out what paints, etc. So are you going to try and do the trifecta? So you're going to try and do something scary, something with orange, and something with orcs for the monthly challenge all rolled into one? Is that your plan? Hoping to finish my tech marine. Twitch gang represent! Twitch gang's not representing right now. You're down by about 8 people. Especially I want to match up with my other Ebon Chalice tanks. Yes, true. High elves. Too many scales. Wait, what? Scale mail, I guess, yeah. I'm picking up a 2,000 point night goblin subscriber from a nice games night with a colleague tomorrow, but now I just have to find everything. Yeah. What about the YouTube people? There's apparently 20 of you, 32 of you over there, but you're very quiet. YouTube commenters tend to be a little bit less, but I guess they might be a little bit behind still. I don't really know how that works. You're 5. Where's 4? You're 2. This doesn't make sense. And you're obviously 2. Obviously. This part. Where's 6? You're obviously 6, aren't you? Yes, cheeky fellow. I'm going to work on a lieutenant from army. Nice. Yes, tutorial has more viewers. YouTube has more viewers, but Twitch gang has more. Imperator Titan. That's big claims. Big claims. Finishing my Exalted 8 bound tonight. I like it. Can you 3D print a diorama? You can do whatever you want, buddy. Stretch. Yes, sir. I've got flamers. Nice. Graveyard is scary. Orcs for October. And pumpkins are orange. Plot thickens. See what I'm saying? I like all the people who are diving into this month's challenge by trying to incorporate just everything. I just need 7 and 8. And I think I'm ready to... Are you 7 and are you 8? Yes, I just need these 2 pieces. And then I have all the pieces for the first building cut out. I just need to clean them up a little bit. YouTube gang represent! Oh dear. There you go, Twitch 31, YouTube 24, so Twitch is now officially ahead. And usually it'll stay that way for the entire night. Okay, there's the parts for the first building cut out. I just have to do a little bit of scrapey, cleany, and then Twitch is like some mystical realm. Yeah. Hello, I am here. Good to know you're here, buddy. Hydrate, yes, sir. Yeah, I'm keeping it simple, just going for spooky as the same piece as entering 2 hollow. Yeah, do it, of course. If you're doing something... Thank you so much, Dead, for subscribing. 28 months. Very, very kind. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, of course. If you're doing like a Halloween project for like the community and you're going to enter into a bunch of things, of course that's okay. Remember, we're not about telling you not to do things here. It's all about fun and enjoyment and not restricting your hobby, just trying to be as freeing as possible. We don't really mind what you do as long as you do something. Just be doing the hobby, enjoying it. You always like when I scrape plastic on this thing? Yes. We fired the Titan's gun and suddenly YouTube got a pretty big gun I'm working on at the moment myself. Here's a Space Marine. Here's the gun off what I'm working on right now. Yeah. It's a big boy. Yeah, I'm keeping it simple. I'm just, yes, nice. Good evening. Motwa. I would love to dive into this month's challenge, but I'm compelled to finish the Skaven army for a Puerto Rican demon queen. I like it. We finally, yes. Don't remember who it was, but said it. What just happened? Oh, a raid! Sorry, I couldn't see the raid. It's too many numbers. Zombies is raiding with a party of 72. Thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Thank you for bringing across all of your awesome peeps. Medium cannon that. Medium! Greetings. Croneblade. Creation Rights. Captain Mannerings. Thank you so much for all dropping by. Zombies, thank you so much for the wave. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thanks for dropping by. I'm currently cleaning up and trying to assemble some kill team terrain. That's actually the only thing I'm working on at the very moment. But then obviously we were talking about stuff we're working on, and I'm working on a big ass Titan or Knight right now. So yeah, chaotic is normal. It's the best way to have it, man. Have your chat be almost mutinous. They seem to enjoy it better when that's what's going on in the chat. When they're as mean to you as humanly possible. Trying to be as disruptive and horrid as possible, really. But yeah. Gotta lurk, do some aftercare. Yep, I get you, buddy. Take your time. Thank you once again for dropping by with your peeps. Peeps, I am Andy. If you do not know who I am on the YouTube channel Mediocre Hobbies, where we do basic lessons teaching you how to paint to a nice tabletop standard. Stream twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday, 8 to 10, and yeah, we just have a laugh. We don't take ourselves too seriously. We don't take anything else too seriously. I don't take my chat too seriously because they're mostly idiots. Yeah. There was a great Dane puppy at the end. Well, his stream wins. I don't have a great Dane puppy. Chat disruptive, slander, lies. Oh, the humanity. Yeah, just a little bit. He says idiots with affection. Yeah. Or maybe that's just how idiots read, but it's fine. Fun and enjoyment and suffering. Don't forget the suffering. Lol. Well, he isn't wrong. No. A lot of the time I'm not that wrong. I mean, I can be wrong sometimes, but I don't think I'm wrong this time. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I love how easy the scenery is to go together. Although, do you know what I saw the other day? And it genuinely made me sad. It was a really nice table. White Wolf gifted 5 tier 1 subs to the community. That brings our total gifted subs to 115. You absolute lunatic. Thank you so much for the gifted subs, supporting some of the raiders coming in. That might make them stay around for a while. It's nice seeing big numbers. Lol. I don't know if they can hear me if I talk like this. I don't know whether it was Hellstorm Wargaming had a table up but it was the old 40k scenery. You know, the ones we played on for 4th, 5th, and 6th edition. We used to buy the old Imperial sectors, and there was only 3 buildings: the Manufactorum, the Basilicanum, and the... what was the third one? And it was just a really nice table with that scenery, all still in good nick, all painted well. And I was just like, damn it! Now I wish I had a nice set of that terrain. Still, just I played on it for so many years, and I don't actually own like any of it. How's the terrain going? Gotta say, it looks pretty cool. It is a nice set of terrain. I'm currently building this piece. So it will, when you can kind of picture what it looked like. That one. I don't like that color scheme though, but yeah, that's the current construction. Yeah, it's nice stuff. All the ones I have, lol. Yeah, some of them got... I don't know where they all are now, to be honest with you. It's kind of like I wish I could get my hands on... Well, I could probably just print it, to be honest with you. Printing is changing my life. It's just nice to see and nice to own. Not to forget. Because like after that scenery went away, we keep rushing through generations of scenery. They come out with a whole new batch. And then like a year later, they bring out a whole new batch. And then they like replace the old stuff. And they're all a bit samey. They're all awesome. Some of them are too expensive. Remember the last batch they brought out with like all the big Imperial statues and stuff all over the place? It looked incredible. But they were super expensive and nobody bought them. So now they're all gone. I have all of those ones. Thank God. I sold my Imperial City mint box last year for €200. Definitely worth it. It was €80 brand new. €200 now is, I would say, yeah. OBG gifting 10 tier 1 subs to the community. That is a grand total of 140 gifted subs to the channel. You maniac. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for gifting those subs. I really like the Dungeons and Lasers have come out with some concerns terrain where concerns terrain. It's cheap and it looks absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, I don't know what it is about them. I can't decide. Like, I was talking with them a little bit a few weeks ago, and they were like, yeah, go for it. Just ask for whatever you want on the website to make some content with. And I was like, okay. So I went and looked on their website, and like nothing jumped out at me immediately that I wanted to do stuff with. Whoa. Lord Raldoron is gifting 12 tier 1 subs to the community. They've gifted a total of 260 16. Captain Mannerings, thank you. I presume that's for a gifted sub. Thanks you so much. You're all very, very kind. The 12 was a bit weird. So he calls us all idiots and we spend money on him. Guess he's right. Lol. I'm doing 3rd edition Dark Eldar next year. I'm going to need some of that old school terrain. Yeah. Like, there was a sub goal to hit. Yeah. Gotta hit the goals, man. Well, thank you guys so much for your very kind subs. I'm sure that has brought us up to a nice number. Makes sense. It all makes sense. Mr. Alderon, I'm currently in the background slaving away on the present to say thank you for my Imperial Fists. It is a monumental feat to get this thing done. I think you're gonna like it. Revenant gifted 1 tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, buddy. That's 2 to the channel gifted. You're very kind. Thank you so much. Now it's another 49 to reach the next clean number. He's such a bad person. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's a project. Don't worry, it won't be painted. You can paint it, but getting it ready is. Let chaos reign. Death to the false emperor. How dare you? There's only one true emperor. And right now it's Rabute Gulliman leading the Imperium. How is YouTube doing? Are we doing good? 3rd edition Dark Eldar, is that Q1 next year? Or is it just on the cards for next year? Are you still enjoying slaying the backlog? Are you still getting that sense of accomplishment and getting through everything? Is it the exact same army but in epic scale? No. Not a terrible idea though, is it? Right, how do you Bambinos go together? Oh, you go this way. I think. I don't know. Do you go that way? Yeah. That's not a very clean connection point, to be honest with you. Whoa! Andy, where did you get the ogre on Rhinox? From like one of the fake China websites. I don't know what it was called. Somebody here sent me the link to it. Or someone on the Discord sent me a link to it. Well, I think it was on Twitch. I have 4 1,000 point fantasy armies now. Fully painted. Loving it. That is so cool. That's a really nice thing to have achieved. Nice work. Not very secure, but when I put the floor in, I presume it'll act as extra security. Hello, Toshiba! Hello, hello, hello. I've not really attempted much in the way of OSL. Onto an object. Is it a case of painting all the base colors first, then add the OSL over the top? Yeah, kinda. No, it depends how you're doing it. If you're doing it with an airbrush, then yeah, I think. I'm not very good at OSL. Like, I've never successfully done it. So when I say I'm not very good at it, I'm the worst at it. So unfortunately, that is one particular area where I can't really help. I'm sorry to disappoint you like that, buddy. Bum, bum, bum. Dinner time. Have a great stream. Thank you very much, Captain Mannerings. Appreciate you being here. Sticking around for a little while after the raid. Hope you have a nice meal. Maybe I'll see you on another stream. Objectively stupid language. What do you mean? Andy learns OSL? That sounds awful. Just finished up to my latest night for the household and 8,500 points of Heresy Iron Hands, ready for a Heresy game against your two Titans and Death Corp. Jesus, that is so many. Do you see the Titan, the knight I'm currently working on? Here's his legs. I just built it the other day. Here's its body. It's a big boy. Get out of the way, you. Figure out to send you a link or not, ignoring the question. Yeah, we literally can't figure out where it's from. Dug my Dark Eldar out of an attic box. They are sorely tempting me to stop painting Haya. Oh no. No, you're not nipping at all, Scourge. We keep, like, the question keeps coming up and we keep stopping and thinking, but I can't remember where it's from. There are no breaks in the service to the Emperor. It's true. Just didn't want to feel ignored. Poor Furion, it is indeed. Needs to match the Titan I painted. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm doing a Knight household now, which is all matching my Templars. And I have 2 Lancers done for it already. I've got a 3rd Lancer, so I've got one of all 3 of the Lancers to do in that scheme. And then this guy is supposed to be like the backbone of it. So 3 Lancers, this guy, and then a bunch of smaller ones maybe? I don't know. I did think about doing it to match the Titan, but I'm not sure. It's been niggling at me. The guys were asking the other day what the color scheme was, and I told them that I don't know. It's between those 2. OSL lol, objectively stupid language, right? Oh yeah, potentially. It is stupid. If the Imperial propaganda is correct, why is it anyone who reads a simple book has to put down, "Let truth set you free, the Emperor lies"? How dare you? Hello, hugs from France. Hugs right back, buddy. Thanks for the gifted sub. Don't read a book or grow tentacles and spew plague for eternity. I choose not to read the book. Approximately 250 crude hounds make up a 2,000 point Tau strike force. Pointlessly stupid idea. Set in motion. Like, you just have to have like one big crazy female inquisitor, like an outlandish big gown, and then paint all the crude hounds as Dalmatians, and it would be majestic. Just got into the hobby, and so far I'm really enjoying it. Blame Dexter. I never blame Dexter. He's a god. Yeah, I'm glad you're jumping into the hobby, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What made you jump in? Ah, the damn timeout on this camera's annoying me. Oh, just worked out how to find it. Link going to Discord now. Oh, nice. Hazard strike. Yeah, the hazard strikes really do make it. You got a tutorial to share on getting that fancy stream setup. Fancy stream setup? The last thing that I have is a fancy stream setup. I really struggle with my stream setup. Started October today. Commandos kill team and then in the box far too long. Yes, on a mission this week to get a many kill teams finished before Hivestorm is delivered. The orcs will be 4. Nice. Video idea, and he's showing off Dublin while getting the Space Marine chapter he went to get last week from the Combat Patrol magazine. For patrons. Well, I'm going in again tomorrow morning to get the issue properly again. Because I missed it. I went in the wrong week last week for no reason. I got McDonald's while I was in there, so I was happy. So, dynamic with the stripes. I'll send you some pics of the knights. Oh yeah, do. Some of my favourite knights I've ever seen are still the ones you did for Richie's, the one that matches his Astra Militarum. I love those knights still. Weird building a room that's going to have 4 walls. It just feels wrong. It's like it's a building. I was thinking the same. Lol. I could do that. I could so totally see myself now just doing that. I'm dropping into lurk mode. Family needs me. Dang those family people. We could recreate Disney films with 40k Dharmas. The Lion Asleep on the Rock, obviously. Sleeping Beauty, of course. Overlays and stuff. These are all free overlays. I actually pay for dynamic overlays and I don't use them. I pay a subscription every month. It's the ones I pay. I started paying for the dynamic stuff when I streamed the Six Nations and I did the whole Celtic theme. And then when I came back, I told Laura that I was going to redesign everything using that function that we pay for. And I haven't set it up yet. So I'm a bad person. I am a big lore guy. So originally I just wanted to get into the lore. Yep. But I started becoming interested in playing the game and then thought painting and building models seems very relaxing. It definitely is. So yeah, I'm glad you're jumping in. Compared to other hobby, yes. Cromlech Nawzilla will be my October project this year. Go big or go home. I don't know who Nawzilla is, but I have a big Cromlech dude leading my orcs as well. How is terrain? I'm about to glue on the last wall of the first building. And then I will have my first of, I think there's like 4 buildings in it. So time-wise, not great. Although this is one of the bigger buildings, so if I only got 2 or 3 buildings built, it would still be 2 or 3 buildings built. I actually didn't mess around, and like last night and the night before when I got a bit of free time, I finished off another unit of Custodies bikes. So now both my bike units, my Custodies are finished. So I just have 1 unit of Custodian Guard, 1 unit of Custodian Wardens, and 3 Terminators. So 13 Custodian models left. And that's everything that's built for Custodian is painted now. I have another Telemann on my desk. I do have more stuff that I don't know whether I want or whether I just want to give it to one of my friends. I'm trying to figure it out. Thought Warhammer only had L-shaped buildings. It seemed like that for a very long time. Yeah. There we go. It's a lovely size. I thought it was bigger in the picture, but like it's actually quite a really nice size. Like I've been watching some. That's a lie. I haven't been watching the battle reports, but I've been seeing like the still images of battle reports, and people are playing like the competitive 40k. And man, I hate how the tables look. Like I'm despising the look of a tournament play table. Like the clear bases on all the scenery and then just these huge buildings all flat and all blocking line of sight and then all the weird angles and all. It just looks awful. Nothing looks like a setting in a game. Like Professor Mortis just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you so much, Professor Mortis. I don't know whether you're in the chat. If you are, thank you so much. Welcome in. If you're just away watching a video, then you won't hear this, but I thank you anyway. Dibs. Yeah, that's one building constructed. Is that tournament play? Yeah, it's like I keep thinking I don't have time to play a lot, right? And then I go in, I do a games day with my friends playing 40k, and I have such a good time. And then all I think about is playing 40k for weeks after it. So, yeah. Right, so hear me out. It would only cost, checks math, £203 to do 100 crude hounds if I got them through alternative means. I mean, just saying. That's through Element Games with my link, right? Of course. You wouldn't do that to me. Alright, second building. Oh, this is the great and clean one I did. Speed painting style for the video on Saturday that you guys all kept asking me for. So, yeah, that's how he turned out. Pretty simplistic scheme, but I think he looks nice. I think it works. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, now his idiots serve a purpose for you, eh? Damn it, he's on to me. Looked up bare necessity, the simple bare necessity. Care about the troubles in your life. Who knows a man who was selling crude hounds down the pub? They fell off the back of a truck. Off the back of a devilfish. That's not a great unclean one. No. It is not a great clean one, and it never will be. Terrain Titans pop-up terrain looks more realistic than 40k tournament terrain setup. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let us find out what building number 2. Mambo number 5. Bum, 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 bum. Are you the... I think you're the first piece, aren't you? You look like the first piece. Are you D1? I don't know. Can't see the bloody numbers anywhere on these sprues. Oh, you're 5. Hold on. Where the frick? You gotta be, right? Let me have a look. Yeah, there's no way you can be anything other. Love the paint job, joke side. Thanks. Love the audio-visual disconnect between this tranquil flute music and a great unclean one. Hey, great unclean ones are like jolly. They would totally listen to this kind of music. And like stroll blubberly through a meadow. Although that meadow is just poor guardsmen screaming for their lives. But yeah. Gotta have a bit of mellow yellow. Let's just cut you away right now because you're gonna annoy me. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. D1, D2, and 3. They're tall pieces, wouldn't they? Are you D2? No, you're A something something. You look about right. Yep, you're 3, and are you 2? And is the... You're 4, which is that. Okay. Snazzy piano solo coming in here. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Oh, what a putrid sack of violets. If it beeps at the end, it's probably D2. Lol. All right. That's you, and you're both as long sides. Yeah, hear this. Lum bum bum bum. How did that happen? Sorry, that chat for some reason didn't scroll down. Raiden, hello. You just made me sad with your name. Goose. Well, hello, sir. How are you? Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. You have to paint the great unclean one like Santa. No, no, I do not. See how that works? Just say no, kids. No to drugs. No to people wanting you to paint your models stupidly. Just say no. Imagine this fat ass coming down the chimney. Give them all this for now. I made a Star Wars joke. My wife will be proud. Nice. Oh, hey, buddy. I know who I have to convince. It's true. But we won't say no to 101 crewmations. Damn right we won't. Did you say painting models stupidly? I'm starting bone with green. I feel targeted. You're starting bone with green. Why? Why? Is the scenery as tough as the... Nah. It's fine. It's only 5 or 6 pieces per building. It's actually quite an easy one to knock out. Are you D5? I don't even know. My guess is you are. Okay, it's the last piece I have to cut out for this building, and then I can start cleaning it up and getting it together. Yeah, this makes it that's a whole building. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts. How can you complain about 7 parts? Crazy technique I saw. There's a really nice technique I saw. I keep having to go back and double checking because I can never remember the colors. I'm stupid. But it was one of Not Just Maker. His videos, Marco Frazzoni's videos, where he was painting up his I was gonna say Warcry, not Warcry, what was that box set called again? Oh god damn it. The one with all the heroes going in to fight the vampires. Curse City box set. And it's the one where he's like painting all the little bits and pieces that go with it. And he's doing like a really horrid bone or wood color. He wants it to look like old and like mossy and rotten and stuff. And normally for me, I would just go for a wooden color and then dry brush it up. But he plays on the idea that obviously contrasts are waterproof and contrasts are transparent, so they can go see-through. So he starts with Plague Bear flesh. And then he puts out a really nice brown on top of it. And the color he gets is so good. I've stolen that for a few things now. But I can never remember which brown it is. So I have to keep going back and rewatching this video. It makes me kind of a sucker, I think. But it works, right? It's fine. Is there much cleanup required? Nah. Like, here's a piece that I have yet to clean up. This is the biggest piece of that building. So all I'm doing is running my scalpel along the bottom to get rid of the nubs left over from obviously the connection points, and then going along and finding them around the edges just so the pieces fit flush together. There is a gnarly mold line on the bottom, but who cares about a mold line that runs down the middle? As for mold lines everywhere else, like around window frames and stuff, you can get some. It's all up to you whether you care about them or not. On scenery, I couldn't really care less. But if you want to, let's say this window frame here, which does have a mold line on it, you mean scrape up, scrape up, scrape across. Now the mold line's gone. That's it. So no. Find all the bits of flash and cut it off. But that's the good thing about ruined buildings. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. If you get it all done. There. How long did that take? 30 seconds? So when are we going to play through the Cursed City? I know, right? One of these days I would really like to. Because I have both the expansions for it as well. You making a painting guide for the terrain? Loved your orc terrain guide. Yes, I will be doing a painting guide on how to paint the kill team scenery. Laura has bullied me for too long now to get one done. So, yes. She seems to think people will enjoy it, so... Hey, I found you by your painting guide for Chalnat scenery. Nice. Was that the red buildings? Is Chalnat the red ones? I've done painting videos on pretty much all the kill team stuff, so sometimes I get the names mixed up. Yeah, I thought it was. That was me trying to prove you can contrast scenery and no one believed me. 2.5 years ago. Mental. Holding on despite it all. Working on my Night Lord Solar Auxilia kit bash before the new kill team runs weekend. Nice. Dark Angels by the sound of it. Must have sprayed them green. Is there much cleaning work? No. Imagine enjoying this hobby. We're only here for the financial abuse. Yeah, it's true. New follower, Dude X93. Thank you so much. Will the podcast be returning? I need to find something rather unreasonable for the podcast to be returned. So remember, when the podcast started up, Tom approached me and asked me to do a podcast, and I was like, I don't really have time to add anything else on top of what I'm trying to do already. And he said, it's okay. All I need you for is an hour a week to record. And then he'll do the rest. So he took it away. He edited it all. He made sure everything was recorded properly. And then he posted it up. Okay? So I need somebody who wants to do that again. Because I don't have time to take the files from a podcast and edit it out and clean it up and do it. Like, I don't have time for that. So unless somebody is willing to do that with me, unfortunately, I would say no. There's no sign of the podcast returning until studio time. When we have our studio, our big snazzy studio, keep saying it. I will it to happen at some stage. Then we'll have a podcast area and everything. So yeah, very mental. Yeah, it is crazy, isn't it? Oh, that's the good stuff. The painting video that went out today was this boy. So I painted up a Nova Marine because it was hotly requested. So many people asked me through a Nova Marine. I was kind of surprised at how popular this guy was. Or at least how popular I thought he was, so we'll see how well the video does to actually decide or not. But here is a Smexy and Novamarine Primaris Assault Intercessor. I'll 3D print it on my shoulder pad as well, just so he would look proper, I guess. So, yeah. Very tidy piece. Okay. Now paying 100 of them. No. And no, my pain. It's not my fault you chose to do Nova Marines. Why did you choose to do Nova Marines? Like, obviously reading up on their lore a little bit today, like, apart from the interestingness of the color scheme, I can't find anything that's like specifically interesting about them. Like, their story is, we're Ultramarines. We follow the Codex Astartes as rigorously as the Ultramarines. We defend the Ultramar sector. You're just Ultramarines. Like, there's no like particular way they fight or a particular way they act. Like I said, the color scheme is awesome. So if a color scheme is if you just did it for a color scheme, then I get it. That makes sense to me. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. In case no one else had them. That's a good reason. I like that reason. I do that kind of stuff too. Ah, the sound of Damia extra thin. Yeah, I could do with slightly thicker for scenery, I think. Mediocrity has an interest all of its own. We're all watching you, right? I don't know what you're doing, but potentially, I guess. 100 over it seems like a walk in the park compared to my idiot self who chose celebrants because they look cool. Lol. Ah, why do I feel like I was supposed to put in a... No, I wasn't. That just looks like I was supposed to put in that floor section before this bit, because how the hell does the floor section click in here? I don't know, but apparently it does. I don't know how it does. What the hell? Who designed this crap? Yeah. They definitely say after, including, they even say include this bit on. And then the instruction just says that this will slot in. How will this slot in? Who designed this? Look, they want this all glued together. And then this goes in. Why do people hate me? Those 3 Nova Marine players will be excited. That's how I feel. Hello, stream. Yeah, my 2. The moment Euro jackpot hits, I'm gonna go ballistic. Always look weird in concept art, but then done well. They're really popping the table. Oh yeah. Somebody from first floor. Hydrate. Okay. It's grey stuck first, then blue stuck after. No, it's not. That's just not true. Because step 2 is glue the walls on. And step 3 is add the floors. Not that I found this the hard way. What if I just use lots of brute force and ignorance? It works for most things, right? Are you supposed to be on top or on the bottom? There you go. I think you work like that. God. Wait, do you actually want this to be... Swear that floor is slanted. It goes up, right? It goes up. Why are you making it seem like it doesn't go up? Yeah. Pressure! Speaking of mediocrity, did you see a mirror? So none of those instructions correlate across their entire range. Nope. That would only make sense. They're not one for making a lot of sense. Somebody from first floor. When in doubt, C4 always. Now we just add a bunch of glue from the bottom where no one will see. That's how you guys build, right? I'm really digging these like complete shaped buildings. They make me happy. I'm here for them. 4 sides to a building. Who'da thunk it? Oh, that didn't... Ah, it clicked in now. It counts. It counts. Ooh, that windowsill is very not cleaned up. Whoops. Whoop-de-doop. How did I miss you? Damn it. Oh. There's an old orc phrase. Pound it until it fits. Doesn't work. Smash to bits! The Bob Ross approach. It'll be our little secret. Bob Ross, I've explained this on the stream before, he scares me. Fairly sure that he's just a psycho. Maybe a serial killer even. With that perspective, you could sort out the National Children's Hospital. LOL. How much is it per light fixture? Oh, it's about $5,000. Okay, makes sense. Yeah. The Bob Ross, yeah. All right. Are you going to slide in nicely? Yes, kind of. Ah, sure. Enough glue. And we'll be nothing to worry about. I think you had to go, you had to be, I think you had to be to get on TV back then. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Miles Slow something. Just subscribe. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you dropping by. It's wall to wall with those creatures in here. Yeah. Bob Ross was a drill sergeant with the Air Force for 20 years. After he got out, he said he never wanted to yell at anyone ever again. His time in Alaska is where he saw a lot of the wilderness scenes he painted. Yeah. He also served in Vietnam, if I'm remembering correctly. I have work early tomorrow, so I might dip soon. Anything special planned for the last hour that our simple mind could handle anyway? No, I don't think so. I think we're just going to be building kill team scenery and talking about you mostly. Probably stealing your idea. As soon as you're gone, I'm just going to start painting a crude hound in white and black, I think. There we go. 2 buildings. 2 buildings in an hour. Half an hour per building. It's not bad, right? definitely do worse than that. And like I said, I think there's like 2 big buildings, and then the rest of them are like littler buildings. Yeah, because those are the 2 that I just finished. Yeah, like this one is just... What? Oh yeah, just that and then that. Oh, and then some cornery bits as well. Yeah, so it should be easy enough. Away with the races. I have the power of Disney behind me. Don't make me threaten a cease and desist against your coronation. Okay, I'm sorry, buddy. I'll leave it be. It's all yours. It's all yours. No hard feelings, buddy. Didn't manage to get much hobbying done today, so I'm going to relax and do some basing for the next hour. Glad to hear it. I know I've said this like a lot and I keep repeating myself, but the whole goal of the stream is to give you a specific 2 hours a week to do your, or 4 hours a week, 2 hour stream to do your hobby. You know that you're going to jump on every Tuesday and every Thursday, and you plan around that so that you get some time to do your hobby. And then E4. Are you forward? Yes. It says E, but this is A. We shan't complain. Nobody would listen anyway. I am an overachiever. I do 2 hours most nights. Still takes a month to finish a model. Well, that's good, buddy. I like to hear that. Getting your hobby done. It's a wall to wall, yes. It's the corner rooms from 9th Ed starter set. I have a bunch of those. I can't find my mole line remover. I'm searching for 15 minutes now. Oh, that's just the worst. How annoying. And you know when you find it, you're going to be like, oh, I knew it was there, or like right in front of me, or just somewhere annoying. It's never like, oh, it fell down the back. Of course, I'm going to take a while to find it. It's always just right there. Exactly, just getting the next layer on my Dark Angel Sikaran Venator Laser Destroyer. Nice, little feisty one. Yeah. Anyone else reading the Dawn of Fire novels at the moment? I'm reading the newest book, book 8. And as far as I'm aware, it's only 9 books. And it's getting pretty spicy. Doing snow bases as always. So chilly. Are you cold? These scenery pieces have an entirely different connection to the... What the hell? Sam Liva, welcome to the 3. Did you sign up as a member? Is that what just happened? Sam Livera became a member. Thank you so much for that, buddy. Becoming a channel member or Patreon really is just... It's the biggest thing I can say thank you for. So thank you so much for doing that. You also get access to extra videos every single week. Last week we did the Vespid. This week we are doing a Necron character. Just finished Kinslayer. Cool. I am an overachiever. Yes, Kinslayer is a good one. There we go, lovely little corner piece of building. Your Black Templar guide has been great. I'm 2,400 points fully painted now. That's amazing. Looking forward to my Hivestorm box. I don't like either team, but I want to paint my terrain nice. The gangs are nice. I'm a big fan of both. Big fan. Right, you're probably one of the littler ones. So we'll put you down for a moment. Put you all down. Presume you're the other little corner. $2,400 points of Black Templars. Kinda crazy. To think somebody watched one of your guides and went away and spent that much time painting is still quite a surreal feeling. I also like the idea that if we ever played in a similar campaign, we could just put our armies next to each other and just fight together, looking exactly the same. Having a fist fight in the car park at the end. No, that's mine. No, that's my model. Just finished Gates of Azir. Nice. That's an older one now, isn't it? If I were to describe a Necron character as he looks like a monkey, I would, you know which guy I'm talking about, right? I think so, yeah. And back with a lurk. Captain Mannerings, thank you so much for dropping back by. Appreciate you coming back even for the lurk. Lurks are super important too. Push you further up the the old page so more people come to you first. Hopefully like what they see, stick around. Clearly the Nightbringer. Total evil monkey energy. But Tryson deserves better. Yeah, he's alright. I like to think that he's just kind of hanging out. Who? Sounds like a Disney movie. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Where's my clippers? Forgot to take the old wagon spokes out of this bit. No subscriber, Shane Cannerl. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in, my dear boy. The Infinite Divine is such a good book. The Infinite Divine is an incredible book. Like, it is incredible. What a story. You looked at the rules for the new kill team. What are your thoughts? I haven't had a look, to be honest with you. Kill team has never really been my game. Whenever I play small, I like to play boarding actions. That's my small version of the game. At least what I like to play. Getting these together is such a pain in the butt. I think you'd be proud of the Templars. I put them on their Reddit page. Nice. It's basically a grumpy old man movie set in 40k. Yeah. Speaking of incredible stories, did you see the Netflix is making a Redwall series adaptation? Somebody has said that to me, and I will believe it when I see it. I believe that's kind of been going on for quite a long time now. When anything is going on for quite a long time, I get nervous. I also saw some vague news articles this week telling me that Yellowstone is not being cancelled and it's coming back, and I'm very hesitant to believe that as well. I want to believe that with all my heart. For any other Yellowstone fans out there. Connecting. Second cornery buildingy piece. Kind of look at the gap. Wish I had a soft pliers to. There we go. I haven't played either. Would love to try boarding. Boarding Actions is incredible. I haven't got the book for Boarding Actions yet. It's actually in the post as we speak. Boarding Actions and my copy of Imperial Agents are on their way to me. So I'm very much looking forward to diving into the new copy of the Boarding Actions, and then hopefully organizing some game with my friends to play another round of Boarding Actions. I think that would be a lot of fun. Don't get yourself cornered. Speaking of incredible stories, did you see that? Yes. Saddest day was when Amazon cancelled season 2 of the Peripheral. Was that bad? Yellowstone was a massive rating, dude. Doubt it got cancelled. It did. It didn't get cancelled. Yellowstone was Kevin Costner was stepping away to do his Horizon movie, and they were deciding to end the Yellowstone, like that era of Yellowstone, at the end of season 5 or whatever. But now it looks like they've been greenlit for a season 6. But like for the last year and a half, it has been season 5. The second half of season 5, which is still due out, is the end. But now they're not doing that. So, or so the random page told me. I hope it's true. I just realized that for this entire day, well, this entire thing so far, that this screen has been way off. Why are you over there? You're supposed to be over here. Stupid screen. I'm so glad I hid some of the screen for the entire thing. Haven't been able to get into Yellowstone, but I love 1883. Controversial opinion, not just controversial, but Yellowstone is my favorite piece of entertainment ever. Better than any TV or any movie. Yellowstone. That's my favorite thing. I literally rewatch the entire thing every year. I love it so much. It's on my list for sure, but I can't get away from the sweet mindless joy of the Married at First Sight Australia. Yeah. Just power through Yellowstone. Like, you'll get the hook and you're done then. My local judo has a seat. Should I ask if I use theirs? Yes. They've got one cornering with Matthew McConaughey, or so I've heard. Yes. The next one, which is set in the 1943 or something, and World War II is going on or something, and McConaughey is supposed to be involved. And if you've watched the 1923, is it 1923? Oh, I can't remember all the dates. The person who plays Spencer in that, there's rumors that McConaughey is Spencer 20 years later, which would be incredible. But yeah. Oh yeah. Gabriel BC just subscribed. I totally just subscribed because we're talking about Yellowstone. You gotta love it. They've got one coming from Matthew McConaughey, or so I heard. Yep. Skynet is here. Skynet's been here for a long time. All the terrain I have is official judo. Every battlefield is for our crusade and is all thematic setting, fully painted terrain and matching neoprene battle mats. I love you. You're exactly what I want in the hobby. I want the setting to matter. I want people playing to matter. I want them to care about the tables, the story. Uh, Yellowstone Lister, but I can't. Yes, I'm popping into your old store tomorrow for a browse and the bands. Nice. Sorry, you're all wrong. The best show, Firefly, where all the brown coats. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Does this thing softly about how I cry? Way to make everybody depressed again, Timothy. Yellowstone, or Firefly, glorious. Yellowstone, better. The first episode of Yellowstone is a movie. They like literally started off with like a 2-hour special. The pilot is 2 hours, and it's a full movie. And just watch that. And if that doesn't hook you, then don't watch anymore, because it's just. But it should, because it's amazing. Season 5 is the last, but there's a sequel series called The Madison. I don't know. Rome was pretty devastating. I heard the reason they cancelled Rome, right? This may be like in one of those like old wives' tales, like a load of crap. But I heard a story that they spent too much money making a replica of a Roman galley. And then that got cancelled. Other shows in production is 1944 and 666. And don't forget, the Mayor of Kingstown is also in that universe and is also been written by that director and director, so he's killing himself. I'm watching The Rookie now. The Rookie's glorious! The best TV show is Game of Thrones. I really need to get around to finishing it. Stopped at season 5. Am I really looking forward to where they're going from here? Rome was cancelled for being massively over budget. So they went ham on season 2. Yeah, but I think the thing they went over budget was that bloody boat. I've been enjoying the Western sci-fi vibe of Outer Range. Okay. What's people's favorite book? Mine's Animal Farm. Read it when I was 13 and I think it shifted my brain. Okay. Favorite book? I don't know if I can give you an answer to that. Like outside of 40k books, and obviously not including things like Lord of the Rings. I need to reread them because I haven't read them in 20 years now or something. What's the first? Across the Nightingale Floor is the first one, isn't it? Are you the first one? Oh, no, Floor is the first. It's the Leon Hearn's Tale of Otari. It's a series of books. The first one is called Across the Nightingale Floor. Second one is Grass for Your Pillow. Second one is Balance of the Moon or something. I had this cover for it. Those are my favorite like series of fantasy samurai ninja books outside of Games Workshop stuff. I love them. They're amazing. Can't be Yellowstone. They might be doing they are doing a 666 ranch series. That's what the 4/6s. That's what Jimmy left Yellowstone to go and do that story. The Lies of Lachlan, probably my favorite book. Nice. Need to watch Rabbit Hole. Favorite book, My Diary. What a horror story. Just kidding. Had some loving parents. A Deepness in the Sky by Venner is the most spectacular sci-fi. Won the best sci-fi award too, but people don't seem to. Okay. Where is that a range available? I think that's my favorite book. I can't give a book, but comics are First Law. Okay. Disrespecting Redwall there, buddy. Clearly no book can surpass them. I mean, when you're right, there. There's no way of arguing against that. Redwall. I got a sneak peek for their next month's bundle, and they have some more like the mouse they have. There's like other ones riding sparrows and like armored knight. You do a whole army with them. And next week they're doing another bundle for them that expands it, and they have those same awesome little mouse knights, but they're riding frogs, and they're amazing looking. Controversial opinion. I don't think anyone lists a Token book as their favorite. They love the series and for a good reason, but I don't think Token generally wins out for best individual book. Writing style, yeah, I know what you mean. It's the story that he tells which is incredible. His format's a bit long-winded. Check out the Sword of King. Okay, cool, yeah. Oh, excuse me. If you scale the mouse down, what old world army would they be? What do you mean scale them down? They're tiny. Sneaks in very sleepily. Well, you're late, Miss Medusa. How dare you? How very dare you? I hope you had a nice little nap. They could be Skaven. Or Night Goblins. It's like a glorious Empire army with the noble knights. Because there's spearmen, there's pikemen, there's great swords. There's you could actually do a pretty decent Empire army out of it. The ones on sparrows could be your knights. The ones on frogs could be like your outriders. Yeah, I'm feeling it. In my defense, I'm ill, so I've been sleeping all day. Aw, way to make me feel like crap. I hope you're feeling better. Lord of the Rings is a damn good story, but it would never have been published due to the way it was written. Yeah. Check, nah, just run them as Empire. Now that's you making train. I feel something is missing from you when they come up with the stupid good, it's stupid expensive plastic. I know your logo is on, but... Wait, what? Now that you make... I feel something is missing from GW. And when they do come up with the stupid good, it's stupid expensive plastic. I know your logo is on it, but... yeah, it's yeah. Everything Games Workshop is expensive these days. Your sprue stack sounds substantial. You have no idea. Although I have started doing some organizing this week. It's going to take a long time. Like, genuinely, it's going to take a long ass time to get it done. But I'm trying to get some models properly organized and stored. Even ones that, like... Ah, god damn it, of course the camera cancels itself now. Even one, like even models that I haven't finished, like, okay, so for instance, the models in this box I built when Primaris Marines first came out, and I sprayed them with the intention of doing Ultramarines and Imperial Fists, and then they got thrown in a box unceremoniously. But now they're stored safely, securely, 60 Marines, 4 squads of Primaris Intercessors, 2 squads of Hellblasters, ready for me to do something with at some stage. But as opposed to them being like disrespected and thrown in a box and just left to be wrecked, nice, safe, and secure. And I'm basically doing that for everything that I own. It's like this month I bought 16 of those box sets, and every month I'll buy a substantial more and more and more and more, and just try and like archive and store everything. So yeah. Video where you try to make scenery only using chopped up sprue. Nah. My sprue goes in the bin where all sprues belong. Bum, 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 bum. You could probably build a house from sprue glue, yeah. Probably stand up to a hurricane more than most of the other houses. Glad I finally caught a live stream. Thank you for all the videos you put out. They've been super helpful. Marius Gage, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you so much for the kind words. Glad you're here. And yeah, hopefully the videos are helping you out. Do you have a specific video that helped you out the most? Bum, bum, bum. The yellow one will be Imperial Fist once I teach you the way of yellow. Exactly. I bought 2 extra shelves for my miniature display case. Spent all evening moving models around. It's a fun time when you get it right. I've done that. Made a landing pad out of cereal box and cut up sprue. It was a Balachi. Spoke to the lad who was running Warmag on Friday at the show. He spoke very highly of it. He's a really nice guy. He did not have fun at that show though. I follow him on Instagram, and he did his. What did he do? Like Saturday or Sunday? He did Friday, Saturday, but he literally was like, "I made 1 sale on the first day." Balachi. Oh. Yeah. Whoops. Probably build a house. Yes. Anyone else have the issue of canning a project because you think your paint job looks ass, just to pick them up months later and think they look alright? Yup. Laura has to ask me that question all the time. So like I'll be in the middle of a video or making something, and like whenever I'm stressed, I have to jump on and she'll chat me for a bit, and she literally asked that question: have you been looking at it for too long? And I'm like, yeah, probably. So I have to put it down and go away and do something else. When I come back, I'm like, it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Your brain hates what you're working on right then and there. I think that's the power of Discord. Like if you're on the Discord, if you're a member of the community like that, like everyone is super nice, and if you ask for opinions, they'll give it to you. So if you're like doing a project and you're not feeling about it, like you can ask, post a picture and be like, guys, what do you think about this? Am I on the right track? And you'll get a bunch of really helpful, insightful people that will do their best. I like a community that likes to help people. Bum, bum. I'd love to get an update on your Death DOW army. Why can I never remember what the damn acronyms are? Is that Death Corps of Krieg? No. DOW? I don't know. How's everything doing? I'm really enjoying your video every day. Video from sea before bed. It's relaxing. Oh man, thank you so much. I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing fine. Hope you're doing fine. And we need a new video of your collection. There's just too much of it, man. What do you want to see? All the time you're... Staru yourself blind? Sure. I think the Canadian one was something I could come back to a lot, but the terrain for boarding patrol was excellent too. Ah, the Canadian one, my brain is also do that. I said Canadian a minute ago, didn't I? I read Cadia and said Canadian. I was like, when did I paint a Mountie? I would though. I would paint a Mountie. I like Mounties. Dogs of War Army, cool, yeah. Honestly thought it was Dawn of War for a second. But who'd paint Blood Ravens? Who would paint Blood Ravens? I'll have the dang it! God damn it! I was in Birmingham for work and I dropped by the New Element Games. They had the Bugman's cart in stock. So excited to add it to my little army. That's really awesome, man. It's great when you get a piece like that. I learned recently that it's not Bugman's cart, as in Tim had to explain it to me. He was like, it's not Bugman on a cart. It's a guy who's running, like he's driving one of Bugman's carts. Like he's just a delivery man delivering one of Bugman's caskets to a pub. The guy driving it's not Bugman. And the reason you can, like, that we know this is you can have multiple Bugman's carts in your army. Una pizza baleki. Per favor. Never fear, the Inquisition is here, lol. Dogs of War. I have an episode uploaded tomorrow. Sorry for the delay. Don't be silly. Stab. Chaos Warriors and Dwarves built an undercoat and now printing movement trays. Nice. Yes. Okay. It's time for the glue. Pony meta incoming? Lol. Oh, the episode will upload tomorrow. Oh, don't be worrying about the delay, buddy. No rush. Oops, the daisies. He wonders why he hurts his hand so much. Is it perchance because he's an idiot? Dies. Don't die! Did you get sent the bold action starter set in the end or no? It's in... It's currently in post. But it's stuck. Yeah. They're having an issue where it's stuck because they've given an invoice and like two different documents that have two different values, and the FedEx people are like, nope, I must have an invoice that has one amount, and they're like, the amount is 0. Nope. So it's been stuck there for about a week. So yeah, once that's sorted, hopefully it bloody arrives. I also have another printer showing up on Thursday, so I get to have fun with another printer. And they've sent me a very substantial amount of resin, I think with the idea that I'm going to do something large on that printer. So now I need to choose like a large project to just throw lots of resin at, which I'm kind of excited to give it a go. Oh my word. What would that even look like? My hammer. No, it's a resin printer. I'm not resin printing your hammer, you madman. All my FDM printers are currently out of action. I have no luck with them. It's supposed to be a new hot end showing up for the good one. Hopefully I'll replace that, and then the first thing I print will be your hammer, I promise. Thank God, I was wondering about your lack of printers for a second. I know, buddy. I was getting stressed for a minute. Like, I didn't know what I was going to do. Yeah. What if you printed 200 crewdowns? Interesting, Revenant. Where's this story coming from? Do you perhaps have an idea for a unique army? An Italian holding some meatballs. Boat. Boat. What are you saying boat for? Do a Gargan for October. That's actually very much a potential. And it's not a Gargant, but I have the plans to print out the same big, awesome retro Stompa that Squidmar did in that video. I love that video. It's one of my favorite ones he did. I watched it like 3 or 4 times. And I've always wanted one of those Stompas for my orc army. So potentially that is what I print out for that. So yeah. Hey, if you want rid of any printers, Wiggles eyebrows. Lol. Oh god, imagine trying to ship them across England. England hates things being shipped to or out of them. Strange country. Don't like posting anything I paint though. Like, I get what you mean, but I feel like I feel like people should try. I'm not saying it's easy. I understand how you feel. I get it. But I feel like we should try and treat the Discord like a safe space. Like, it's okay to post it there before you decide to post out on your Instagram or whatever. Honestly thought I was Dawn of War. Yes. What do you think of 40k is much more popular than fantasy? Why do you think 40k is so much more popular for... I just think more people like fantasy than, or 40k, or science fiction than fantasy. I genuinely believe that, unfortunately. I think it's easier to collect an army for it. Print a really big tank for your bolt action, like a Tiger 2 or a Chi-Ri. What's the big one? What's the big one? I love things being shipped to me in England. Yeah. Or an old out of production Eldar flyer. You know, I did look for one for you a few weeks ago. Not even joking. The only thing I could find was a tail section addition to one that already exists. It seems the community who does own them didn't like the tail section, and they've designed extra parts to bolt on to change the tail of it. I don't know why. D&D game needs a big boat. Oh yeah, okay. I already have a boat printed, but it's obviously... Okay. Oh, we've got to get 10 minutes left. This is the only sprue left. And it's like an equipment sprue, so I'm kind of tempted to leave it alone for a minute. It's not like part of the scenery. It's like stuff. Like collapsible ladders, minefields, barbed wire traps, smoke grenades, you know, communication center, like pop-up shields and barricades, the measurement devices. It's like a different thing to this. So I think we can comfortably call that on this stream we built all of the Kill Team scenery. Ta-da! Just put my hand out and flung a knife across the table. Genius! Printer, yes. Gustav Railway Gun. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. Just that no one watched the video. The Tavern from Loot. Yeah, I mean, like that would have a good... Like, you could definitely market the Loot Tavern as a project. You're totally right. That would be a great one to do. Because you could literally have, like, you know, the ultimate starting point for any D&D campaign and have the ultimate tavern and all the interior. And then what the hell do I do with it afterwards? Like, just... The Discord and the stream for me are irreplaceable. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. I'm glad you find like that much use out of it. A looted Schwärmer Gustav in 146 scale. See, now you're getting it. You're learning, boy. That's what the algorithm wants. It doesn't give a crap about railway guns. Orcs riding railway guns into October, though. Now we're on to something, right? Now you're putting down something that the rest of us want to pick up and figure it out. Giving it to me or Nathan to run a mediocre D&D game and a video series. It's possible. Anything's possible. So, I got sent this book, okay? The Ultimate Guide to Warhammer 40,000, which seems ridiculous. It is a monster of a book. It is not produced by Games Workshop. It's officially licensed by Games Workshop, produced by DK. And it is unbelievable. And it seems really reasonable. It's £35. I don't have any links or anything to sell it, I don't think. I'm not trying to sell it to you. It just arrived yesterday. And like it really does go into like the hobby. Look, Codex Astartes Space Marines, and it's going into a little like what an assault squad is, what an intercessor is, little bits about arms and equipment and what a scout is, upgraded scout, assault marine. Like it literally goes through what every type of armor is, why it's different, what's different about it, different equipments, different character roles. Here's Marnius Calgar. Here's Marnius Calgar through the ages, his different models, why he changed. Like it's so cool. All the different rider, no chassis vehicle. What book is that? Yeah, it's literally called The Ultimate Guide to Warhammer 40,000. Guy Haley and Gav Thorpe wrote it. It's made by DK. Like I said, £35 I think is a steal for a book like if Games Workshop had this on their shelves in their stores, it'd be £100. I did some photography work for DK in the past. They pay really well. I'm not surprised. The quality of this is insane. Any sisters in there? Yeah, there's everything in there. The Grey Knights, Black Temple. There you go. Here, we're starting on the sisters. So, the sisters' starting point. A little bit about their story, the Holy Covenants, characters, all the different models, what they make up. Some of the old collectible models. Main characters. Like your tanks. Into Mechanicum. So good. Yeah, the mouse. A 4-tracked tank. What's your man's recommend some good clippers? I've used my GW ones for years, but they're reaching the end of life. Do you have the new Games Workshop ones? Yeah, I'm not joking. They are a little bit expensive. They're like 45 quid or something. I can't find it, but this is my second pair. Like I wore out the first pair and then I went and bought another pair because I love these so much. I think they're absolutely amazing. Like I said, I think they're expensive, but for me, it's how small they are at the tip. Like, you're trying to get in between pieces, and you're talking about the tip of it is that small. So when you're trying to get between pieces, it's super simple and super easy. They're a big winner for me. So, yeah, they're my recommendations. It's like high gloss, thick paper. It's good. If you want to go bankrupt, I recommend God Hand Clippers by Tamiya. But that's a really loose name. There's a bunch of different Tamiya God Hand style clippers. Yeah, Games Workshop was amazing. But they're expensive. Nice, I managed to get the old steel ones. Love those. Sigmar endorsed the spray stick. I feel vindicated. Yeah. Demon Princes. Crazy cultist models. It's just a great book. Well, every time you just jump ahead, you just Gazgul through the ages. Commissar Yarrick has a little page on Gazgul's page, of course. I still need to get that model. I don't own old Gazgul and Morik, but I need it. Tyranids. Genes to their cult. Eldar. Look at him. Just look at him. Yo, beauty. Dark Eldar, the superior of the Eldar races. I'm sorry I missed the start. What book is this? It is the Ultimate Guide to Warhammer 40k, released by DK. It's a £35 book, or at least that's what it says on the back. It's not sold by Games Workshop. It's licensed by Games Workshop. So, yeah. No worries, buddy. I haven't really been, like, it only arrived yesterday, so I'm still, like, having a nosy through it. The history of Yuned, look at that. Tau. God bless you. Unbelievable. All the different battle suits. Oh. Necrons. Bloody Necrons. Yes. Yes. And then they even managed to squeeze in the League of Votan at the end. Some crazy big showcase pages. It's really not a bad price. I think this book releases on Thursday. Nice. I don't know whether I have anything for it. I'll go back through my emails because they asked me a very long time ago, we're making this book, do you want me to send you a copy? And I was like, sure. And then it only arrived yesterday. So I need to go back and check my email and see if there's anything I've got for you guys. I don't think I do, but you never know. Thank you so much for the follow, Juju Voodoo. Appreciate the name. Tau, Filthy Xenos, how dare you? Are you going to do your Volcus terrain to match your Chalnat scenery? No. I'll do a different scenery color for... I do a different scenery color for all the different pages and stuff. It's not out on Thursday now. I'm wondering if I was supposed to show it off yet. I was supposed to hide it until Thursday. I don't think so, though. No NDAs were signed, so I can do what I want. But it's really nice. The main man on the cover. You gotta love him. You could do an Amazon refer link if you make a vid about it. It's true. Not a bad idea. On the Christmas list for Paul it goes. Not a bad gift at all. It's a great gift actually for 40k hobbyists. I wonder if they do an Age of Sigmar one. We don't have anything for it. Just send a copy to show it off if we wanted. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, we could get an Amazon referral link, like you said. I finally worn out my old steel clippers and metal ones. 2014. Those are great clippers. I still have a bunch of them. Would you ever paint some of the Wall of Martyrs terrain? So, thank you very much, Marius Gage, for becoming a project member. It really means a lot to me when you guys do that. It's only a couple of bucks a month or whatever, but yeah, it really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. The Wall of Martyrs is great, and I actually do have some Wall of Martyrs, but I think it's mostly painted. The problem with the Wall of Martyrs is it's not currently for sale, is it? You're not able to buy it anymore. Or is it back? They did bring it back for a while, didn't they? So I don't know if I made a video how many people it would appeal to. Think they'll come out with more thematic official GW terrain, and if so, what do you think will come out in the future? Well, they're already kind of doing that. Well, they do with Age of Sigmar already. Every army and every race has a scenery piece dedicated to them, and I'm hoping that Games Workshop moves across and starts doing that. Like we got the Iron Hill Bunker or whatever it's called for Space Marines. We got the Webway Gate for the Eldar. We got the like Orc Head for the Orcs, the Gargant Head. So they are slowly but surely starting to, or the 3 monolith things for Necrons, they're slowly starting to introduce terrain pieces that attach to each army, which is very cool. And hopefully they do continue to do that. I'd like if they've gone with a painted mini on the cover rather than art. That's cool. Yeah, it's really nice they've done it. The Warhammer Old World terrain was spectacular. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I agree. And if you look, and if you're not a fantasy fan, that's fine, Age of Sigmar fan. But if you look at the Age of Sigmar stuff, like the scenery that every army has is just amazing. Like the bone noctilith thingy, or the bone thingy for the Ossiarch Bone Reapers is unreal as a scenery piece. The waterfall tower for the elves, just, it's all so cool. So, yes. Oh, big yawn. Okay, so we are coming up to the time where we must raid somebody. There's currently 42 people left in the Twitch, which is a very nice number to raid somebody. Raid. There is 30 people kicking about in the YouTube. If anyone is curious about joining in the raid, you can jump over to Twitch now if you can be so bothered. We are in the front line, top line of the Twitch streamers for Warhammer. I really like seeing that. If I could stay steadily in there, I'd be very grateful to all of you awesome people for making that happen. Yeah, I love it. So one of these days we'll get to 75 concurrent viewers on Twitch, and we'll get partnership, and then I'll have to stream 3 days a week, and it'll all be your fault. There's not that many people streaming. Was it 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 people are streaming. So let's find somebody that we like or somebody new, and let's watch them. Who's this? This person is painting a Skaven. There's only me watching them right now. So I would like to go across and say hello and make this person smile. Is everybody game for doing that? Yeah? Yeah? Thank you guys so much, as always, for the stream. You are all amazing. Thank you for all the support, all the gifted subs, all the channel memberships that we've got. We actually got a couple of extra project members over on YouTube from this, so that's a big kudos for you guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, you're all awesome. Like I said, we're going to jump across to this guy now. I'm going to put his name in this is who we're rating over Mr. YouTube people, so if you want to check it out as well, that's what we're going to be doing. But as for the rest of you, thank you all so much. Hopefully I will see you all on Thursday for the next stream. You're all very much welcome. All 72 people currently here, all very welcome to jump across and join me for the next one, and where I'll be doing, I don't actually know yet, some painting maybe. We'll see. Yeah, you're awesome. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next one.